What is up, guys? TopTierYugioh here, and today we have Logan Barclift, who just got 3rd place at the Richmond Virginia Regional. Got any shout-outs, Logan?
Yeah, shout out to my boys here, Aaron and Parker. Aaron actually made me the technical god I am today. And shout out to like my team back home in Norfolk, Alec, Mike, Courtney, Will, Turtle, and Marvin. And that was basically it.
Nice. What'd you play today?
Flundereeze.
Why?
It's free.
Fair enough. Let's see what that
Flundereeze auto wins. Your standard 8 little birds. There's no need to play 2 of this because you have so many consistency cards, and you just need to fit room for like other blowout cards, so that way you can actually compete with the combo decks. The standard 4 tribute summons. I'm glad I played this. I was gonna play 2 Ryza, but I fucked up on my deck list and submitted it with this on my deck list instead of second Ryza. But this card won me probably 4 to 5 games today. Barrier statue. It's like an auto win in almost every matchup. And I played Harpy Harpist because it's a way to protect the normal summon out to barrier statue. Because you have map up and barrier statue. If they normal summon a card that can attack with barrier statue, you normal summon Rabina off map, summon this card, bounce Rabina, and bounce their normal summon. And then you still have the trap card plus Eaglin in hand to stop their second push with a Riser and Avion. This card won me probably 8 games today, just by like having it in the deck. Hand traps, 3 Shifter, 3 Ash, and 2 Bell.
How were the hand traps for you?
All of them were like amazing. This was really against Despia because the 3 Despia I played, none of them had played Lost. So this card just hits the first fusion they do, and then they're kind of like deadlocked and they don't have an extender like Patchwork or something. So then you just like OTK them on your turn. But that's all for the monsters. I do not know how many it was. I think it's like somewhere around 20, 21.
Something like that.
Standard spells, your 3 map, 3 advent, and wins. This is like the best card in the deck because all day nobody like negated the activation list, cleared it. Like nobody did anything to this card, and like it just gains you so much advantage. Just like you literally just steal all your opponent's shit. Yeah, I never got like removed once without me just having like a replacement. Your 6 pots for consistency. You have to play this card, not Extravagance. Extravagance sucks because it doesn't see 6 cards, and you don't see side cards with Extravagance. Prosperity grabbed Evenly Matched or Lightning Storm probably 14 games today.
14?
Yeah, it's literally just the text just reads search side deck cards. 3 Dark Roller because you can't actually deal with like big monster boards, so you just like negate all their shit and then rise it. And then 3 Book of Moon. I drew this card once today. It did nothing. It was pretty much a non-factor because Valor and Imperm aren't like super popular in the format right now.
Do you think you would cut it for something else? Or is it still
it's at 42, so this, I don't know, probably not. There's like just nothing else to really play in the deck. Maybe like cut these and put a 3rd Bell in. The extra doesn't really matter, so I'll go to side.
You're not playing the trap?
Oh, my bad. Yeah, we're playing the trap.
I was about to say.
The second best card in the deck. Duster, 3 Lightning Storm, 3 Cosmic with an extra continuous spell, and 3 Evenlies. You auto win against most of the combo decks because you have Flundereeze cards in your deck. The trap decks and anything that can like get to Zombie World are the hardest matchups. So you need as many outs to Zombie World as possible. And this deck just has infinite ways to bait like a Baron or Griffin negate. So this resolved leaving them with a token probably 6 times today. Just leaving them with the adventure token.
Yeah, you did that in the final round. It was insane.
Because you take away everything from them. And then 3 skip your turn. I'm not actually like a huge fan of this card because it requires you to be playing the game, but I bricked game 3 of the last round. This card skipped his turn, then I drew map, and I was able to play the game and I just killed him. And then last card's D-Fissure. It's better than Called By because it doesn't conflict with D-Shifter. But you need to side this card in so you have 4 ways to like not get drolled games 2 and 3. In the extra deck, I only used a couple cards in it today. You have your Gustav package. I did this 4 times today and just killed my opponent for free with 2 impens. Your double Zeus package. I did not make Zeus at all today. You play Blossom and Entis to send against the Dogmatica deck because this draws and this clears a monster. You actually, like, I didn't make any of these, but they come up a lot. I wanted the second Anima to be a dark, but I didn't realize it until after I submitted, and they wouldn't let me change it. And then your Utility Nightmares. But I animated like 4 different monsters today, just because they'll like leave a monster up that I can't deal with on my turn because I was able to prevent them from battling or something, and I would just like put a like, random bird on board, trigger its effect, loop off, and then leave a bird, and then just take one of their cards and kill them. Because nobody like cares about what zone they put stuff in against Flu.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, the biggest like factors today were just like a lot of people don't respect Flu because they think it's like a gimmicky like brick deck. So almost nobody like cleared this card today, and you just can't let Flu play for free, and this lets us play for free and just like kill you.
Yeah, exactly. I think a lot of people just expect Zombie World to have taken it out of the format. But
yeah, it's
like you did. If you play outs to it, you out it.
And like you're not like oversiding for Zombie World because just these 6 alone you should be siding anyway in Flu, because dealing with like large boards is just like impossible, and these combo well with Dark Ruler because you can just Dark Ruler their board and then like Lightning Storm evenly. There was one round where I had like Robina map and like these 3. This got a Griffin, this got Baron, and the third one took everything because he also had an adventure token left over. And a lot of people weren't respecting evenly this weekend and just like negating random stuff like advents and dualities because I'd be like low on cards, and like all you need is this card, like one of these cards and a bird to play, and people wouldn't clear their tokens against it. And like nobody I played knew about the even like my last round opponent knew about the ruling that you have to keep the token, and so you just take like infinite from them.
So if you have Lightning Storm and evenly, which one do you try to get to resolve? Like which one plays into the negate? Do you try to resolve?
You always throw out the Lightning Storm first.
So if you play evenly and they don't have token and they keep Zombie World, can you still play through that somehow?
You're in an awkward spot.
Or is it just if they have like a token, then you resolve evenly because that does clear the Zombie World?
Yeah, if they just leave Zombie World up, that means like you're taking all their other resources, and almost all the combo decks outside of the Phantom Knight deck don't have like good follow-ups to kill you. So you're still able to like spam the board with birds and like deck them between Robina and Eaglin, and then you just draw pots and then you just get the Cosmic Cyclone. Or you can also like nuke your own board, like clear your own board by just like crashing into things if you draw another Lightning Storm. Because your life points don't really matter in this deck because I gained 4,000 life points off Advent in one match because I just kept looping it with Talkin and Stree in one game. And like they just can't kill you because of Advent, and all your birds are like defensive cards themselves because they just spam the board. And you can't like, there's not a deck currently in the format outside of like maybe PK that can keep up with the amount of free cards you just get playing Flu cards in your deck.
For sure.
Like Prank Kids comes close, but their follow-up is not as good as like any Flu follow-up. But that's pretty much it. I wouldn't change anything about the list. Like I might take Book of Moon out. It was a non-factor today. But another reason for the book is since you side evenly against the adventure matchups, you leave it in going second, even though every other matchup I'd take it out going second. Because you can force the Griffin Rider or Baron and then evenly them, they just have the token.
Yeah, fair enough. It's an extra going second card. Just trades with the negate.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I really wouldn't change anything outside of like the second Anima being a dark.
And then would you change anything on the side, or do you feel that was...
Nah, my side deck,
perfect?
The next event I go to, I'm probably playing the same exact 15 cards.
Nice, yeah.
There was not a single regret. All of these cards came in my deck, in my side today.
Awesome, well, good job, and congrats on the...
Thank you.
I mean, you've topped, like, does this count as back-to-backs? You topped your last regional?
I chopped the last regional, what year was that, 2017?
It was like 20...
The Weekend Salad came out. I top 8'd the last Virginia Regional before COVID.
2000,
Back-to-back
17?
Richmond
2018 or
Regionals.
2019 or something.
Something like that. Pre-COVID, and then I retired. I came back for one weekend because he made me.
Thank you, Aaron.
Shout
Thank
out
you.
Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. My favorite people. But,
Your favorite people? Okay.
no,
But
we're
yeah.
always playing Richmond Regional.
All right, good job. Congrats.
Thank you.